just below where we had landed. One more rollover, and we would have landed on their roof, or through it. Then everything started to speed up. The couple from the house came running. "Are you okay?" You know, it's funny, the things that come into your mind. Does everybody say that? "I'm okay, but my friend is up the hill and he needs help." I heard a distant siren and looked down toward the San Fernando Valley. I could see the ambulance winding its way up Beverly Glen to get to Mulholland Drive. I can't remember much about the ambulance except thinking how much I'd screwed up. My parents were not insured for another driver, especially a teenager. All I remember after that was sitting in the emergency room with the left side of my face swollen up, ironically to the size of a bowling ball, and my mom and dad running in. In all my life, I had never seen an expression like the one on their faces. They had gotten the call in the night that all parents dread. And in that moment, I realized how dire the outcome could have been. "I'm okay," I said. I think I was crying. I'm sorry, I repeated over and over. My mom took my hand, and my dad, interrupting me, said, "Don't worry, just think about getting better." Vicki and Steve also ended up at Valley Doctors Hospital in Studio City. Vicki was treated and released, but Steve had a broken pelvis, and we wound up sharing a room. The next morning, I read Steve an article from the Valley News and Green Sheet, the paper I used to deliver on my paper route. The headline read, "Trio Hurt in Auto's Plunge." My mom and dad and Steve's parents visited every day, and Vicki came with some friends from school. I remember Steve was embarrassed in front of the girls because he was in traction and had a catheter with a urine bag hanging off the side of the bed. You know, teenager stuff. This being late spring, we both just wanted to get out of there for our graduation from Grant High School. I was out first, but only after they stuck a needle in my left cheek to draw out the swelling that would just not go down. Steve needed to be there for quite a while, but he hobbled through graduation. There is a point to all this. I had screwed up big time, and I knew that my parents would take a big financial hit. But even after I recovered, there were no recriminations, no "you're grounded for a year," nothing like that. They knew they didn't have to push consequences because I would push them on myself. They knew by this time they had succeeded in passing on to me the gift of conscience. It's kind of hard to explain, but all I know is that when I did screw up, which was a fairly frequent occurrence for a 17-year-old, the severest consequence was knowing that I had disappointed my mom and dad. I don't know how my parents instilled that in me, but they did. It's not like I was never punished. I got some spankings when I was little, all deserved. But as I got older, I think my parents' discipline started to evolve. My dad took me and my big brother Bob down to Van Nuys City Hall for a tour of the police station. I think I was about 7. Bob was 19 months older. We met some very nice policemen, and we responded to their questions with "yes, officer," "no, officer." Then they took us downstairs and showed us some jail cells. "Is it okay if they go in and see the cell?" my dad said. The policeman gave my dad a little smile and said, "Sure, Mr. Selleck." So Bob and I anxiously went inside. All right.